Welcome back to MPWF Annihilation, MPWF fan base. It is now time for the MPWF World Tag Team Championship match. And here making his way to the ring is Blue, who was taken up by the natural disasters and unable to compete at bragging rights. Blue is happy to be a part of this tag team title match with his friend White Boy Fresh. He says that tonight, him and Fresh are going to win the tag team championships, and then they're going to deal with the natural disasters and Hector Rodriguez next week. Will we see a confrontation next week between those two teams? I hope so. I hope Rodriguez and the natural disasters get exactly what they deserve. Will Blue and White Boy Fresh be able to give it to them? I'm not too sure. But right now, the Blue is giving the fans one hell of a time. You see Blue dancing, Blue getting up and down. He's in the audience. He's getting these fans pumped for a huge tag team championship match. Blue has competed for the cruiserweight championship. Hector Rodriguez screwed him out of that match, go figure. And now tonight, this is his first ever tag team title match as Blue prepares to make the drop. Can White Boy Fresh and Blue win the World Tag Team Championships? Ladies and gentlemen, as I like to always say, only time will tell. And this right here is the man who's been single-handedly keeping the cruiserweight division together. The cruiserweights are injured. I mean, El Negro's still on the injured list. Still has 2 weeks left before he's healed, before he's ready to come back to MPWF Annihilation action. But I mean, White Boy Fresh, I mean, he's taking beatings, but he still stayed here. He's really being a pain in the ass for Hector Rodriguez and Natural Disasters. And now Blue is back. Now he's back with another partner. Can White Boy Fresh survive tonight? Can White Boy Fresh win the World Tag Team Championships and continue to fight the fight against Rodriguez and the Natural Disasters? White Boy Fresh says that, you know what, he said he should have seen what happened on Sunday coming. He knew he should never be able to trust Hector Rodriguez, and he knows that he'll never be able to do it ever again. But White Boy Fresh says that tonight isn't even about for the championships for him. Tonight is about survival. Well, so far, ladies and gentlemen, MPWF Starrcade, we know that Apollo will be facing Craig David. He'll also be facing the Black Giant, who will be defending his MPWF Championship against Antonio Goldman, and that man right there in the yellow, legendary Tyrone Fitzgerald, who right now is one half of the World Tag Team Champions and has to defend his titles with his partner, the Avenger. Tyrone Fitzgerald didn't even seem to care about those championship belts. The only thing he's worried about is becoming the MPWF Champion and achieving what he calls legendary status at Starrcade. Will that happen? I don't know, but Fitzgerald's going to have to worry about tonight, about keeping the gold he has around his waist right now. I mean, they're accompanied them with a beautiful Deborah Dangerous. By God, is she fantastic looking. This is going to be quite an interesting tag team match. So here we go, World Tag Team Championships on the line. And you got Blue now dancing for the crowd. Tyrone Fitzgerald thinking that that's a sign for him to start taunting himself. I mean, this could be turned into quite the match of showboating between those two. And never mind, Blue don't want to showboat. Blue gonna go with a discus punch. I'll knock Tyrone Fitzgerald on his ass. Tyrone Fitzgerald now hiding to the outside of the ring, and we saw him do quite a bit of this at bragging rights. Tyrone Fitzgerald, I mean, that was some of the most raucous cheating I've ever seen in my life, and we thought what Tyler Feld did at bragging rights was bad. And oh, a nice cheap shot there by the Avenger. And now look at Tyrone Fitzgerald get inside the ring, making sure everything's okay. I mean, Tyrone Fitzgerald has really turned into a despicable human being as of late. I mean, not that he wasn't before, but I mean, it's gotten even worse and it's starting to get out of hand. I mean, could you imagine if Tyrone Fitzgerald was to become the MPWF champion? If Tyrone Fitzgerald was able to win that title, I mean, what new heights would he bring to Cash Money Incorporated? I mean, Tyrone Fitzgerald, remember he feuded with Apollo, with Ricky Cash, as a part of Cash Money Inc. almost a year ago at SummerSlam. I mean, like Tyrone Fitzgerald has said, he has yet to have a World Championship matchup here on YouTube, and he is one of the legends of the game. And I mean, he has really brought out a mean streak. He has really brought to the surface this guy, the Avenger. The Avenger is one hell of a competitor. He is extremely impressive, and the Avenger has had great matchups with Antonio Goldman here on Annihilation. But it seems that Tyrone Fitzgerald doesn't want to become tag team champion. It seems that all he's focused on is becoming the MPWF champion, whereas the Avenger is focused on keeping those tag team championships. And now catching Blue in the ropes here does Tyrone Fitzgerald. And now the Avenger smack talking Blue. A nice knife hand chop there by the big man. And the Avenger is a huge man at that. He is thick and heavily muscled, weighing 280 pounds. This guy is a freak of nature. A big time back body drop there by the Avenger. I mean, he has got about 0% body fat, just raw solid muscle, and Blue is trying to find a way to stop this man. As we said before, White Boy Fresh and Blue, cruiserweights in this matchup. They're used to facing men who are bigger than them. In fact, they face two men who are bigger than the Avenger in Whisper and Smoke. So they know what it's like to go up against big men. I mean, White Boy Fresh still in pain, obviously, after bragging rights. I mean, you can't deny that. So that's a question, that's a factor in this World Tag Team Championship match. I mean, how much pain is White Boy Fresh in after bragging rights? And a nice loose dead press as he takes down and punches the Avenger in the face. And White Boy Fresh taking it to the young kid here. The Avenger with a reversal. A nice shoulder block takedown there by the Avenger. Some fun facts for the MPWF fans. The Avenger made his MPWF debut at the Royal Rumble, where he had a great showing, but he's not having such a great showing in this match as White Boy Fresh heads to the top. Fresh now with a leg drop off the top, taking down the Avenger, and we've seen White Boy Fresh pin people with that before. That could be it. Here we go, 1, 2, and never mind. Tyrone Fitzgerald breaking up the count. And now the Avenger again back with that big time shoulder block, knocking White Boy Fresh completely over. And now I'm going to throw him into the ropes here. White Boy Fresh back towards him, and a nice overhead back body drop. And now the Avenger tagging back in legendary Tyrone Fitzgerald. And Tyrone Fitzgerald, he's the man there with the big ass legend sign on his backside, making sure that no one forgets that he is legendary Tyrone Fitzgerald. And again back with another back suplex, this time faster by Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald proud with himself there. And oh, nice big you can't see me punch there by White Boy Fresh. White Boy Fresh now going for the cover here. That could be it. 1. And never mind, he is too close to the corner of the tag team champions, Cash Money Inc. And now Fitzgerald back with that Luther's press, and now punching away at Fresh's face. Tyrone Fitzgerald, a very, very, very good competitor in the ring. He is very ring savvy, and like we said before, he may have cheated against Antonio Goldman, but he knows how to get the job done at any point in time. And as you saw at bragging rights, Tyrone Fitzgerald is not beyond him to do it at any means possible. And again, look at the strength of the Avenger, picking up Fresh. Look at that strength there as he slams Fresh face first to the mat. The Avenger is one hell of an athlete. Oh, but White Boy Fresh fights back with a shoulder block, knocking down the Avenger, and now picking him back up here. And now going to throw him into the turnbuckle. I'm going to tag back in his buddy Blue as they're looking to do some double team here. As Blue now heading off the top rope, cross body, knocking down the Avenger. Blue should go straight for a cover here, but Blue decides not to. Instead, he hits the cross body and then chest to chest on the Avenger. Now going for a cover here. That could be it. 1, 2, and no, Tyrone Fitzgerald making sure that the count is broken up. And now 8. Oh, big back body drop there by the Avenger, taking down Blue. I mean, Blue and White Boy Fresh seem to be just walking into those shots. And now the Avenger with an electric chair, dropping Blue down. This is quite the tag team championship matchup we are witnessing here on Annihilation, here live from Victoria, Texas. And now Avenger picking Blue back up. And I'm going to throw Blue back into the turnbuckle here. And now we're going to tag in Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald is going to be happy to do some damage here. Fitzgerald, oh wow, what a shot to the, I think he got the jaw there, may have got the throat, not too sure. Tyrone Fitzgerald may have just ended up turning that to a poke to the eye. That's just the kind of man he is. Take a cheap shot anywhere he can. A nice forearm smash there, and again, that's the athleticism of Tyrone Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now picking Blue back up here. He's got him up. A nice, oh wait, nice slam there by Fitzgerald. And a question that's on everybody's mind is, what will Antonio Goldman do to Tyrone Fitzgerald? I mean, how will those two end up meeting with each other in the future? I mean, well, they will be in the championship scramble match, but I mean, will Antonio Goldman show his face tonight? I mean, Fitzgerald's not worried about that at all. Fitzgerald's only worried about beating Blue right now and retaining these World Tag Team Championships. But nonetheless, nice forearm smash there by Tyrone Fitzgerald, knocking down Blue as he heads to the top rope. And Fitzgerald now with an elbow off the top, his patented elbow drop, which means Tyrone Fitzgerald is now setting up for the TKO here. White Boy Fresh is trying to get Blue back in this matchup, but it is not happening. And Blue somehow able to reverse the knife hand chop Blue now looking to make the tag. Can he get it? And he tags in White Boy Fresh. White Boy Fresh is now back in this match, and he's invigorated this crowd for his side. And he knocks down the Avenger, and White Boy Fresh now setting up for the Death Valley Driver, the DVD, and he looks to connect on Fitzgerald. DVD connects. We may have new World Tag Team Champions right now on Annihilation. Going for the cover now. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. The Avenger breaking up the count. This match was almost over here. Oh, Tyrone Fitzgerald kicking White Boy Fresh. Oh, what a beautiful tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there by Fitzgerald. And legendary Fitzgerald is now in some serious trouble. White Boy Fresh able to hit the DVD. If it wasn't for the Avenger, we would have new World Tag Team Champions. Look at how intense White Boy Fresh is right now. Just coming here like a storm. And now, oh, TKO out of nowhere. The TKO by Tyrone Fitzgerald. And instead of going for the pin, Tyrone Fitzgerald is showboating. Tyrone Fitzgerald is happy with what he's done. He should go and pin White Boy Fresh and retain the Tag Team Championships. Oh wait, hang on a second. Fitzgerald heading to the outside of the ring. I have no idea what Fitzgerald's doing here. There's no need to cheat. He had this match won. And Fitzgerald now. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Antonio Gorman on the stage. Antonio Gorman is interrupting this tag team title match. Antonio Gorman is here, ladies and gentlemen. Fitzgerald is watching him on the outside. Fitzgerald now getting back inside the ring. And oh wait, missing there. Oh wait, here comes the second DVD of the match. White Boy Fresh with another DVD on Fitzgerald. And Avenger's being taken out. Is it over? Do we have new tag team champions? And White Boy Fresh and Blue have become the new World Tag Team Champions here tonight on Annihilation. And oh my goodness, what has Antonio Gorman done to Cash Money Incorporated? This rivalry between him and Tyrone Fitzgerald has certainly fueled even more. He has just cost Cash Money Inc. the World Tag Team Championships. White Boy Fresh and Blue have survived, even though Hector Rodriguez and the Natural Disaster said they wouldn't. They overcame the odds, and they are now tonight the new World Tag Team Champions and are receiving a huge ovation by this crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight marks a huge night for the Cruiserweight division. Well, here is a rundown, ladies and gentlemen, of the Annihilation matches that will take place at MPWF Starrcade. And it has officially been accepted. Lethal Mathematics will face Yamasaki Yoshino in a first blood match. At Bragging Rights Mathematics snap. Will Yoshino snap as well? Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a brutal contest between those two at Starrcade. Plus, we also have the MPWF Championship Scramble matchup. The Black Giant, who was taken out earlier this evening by Apollo, must arrive at Starrcade and defend his championship against legendary Tyrone Fitzgerald, Antonio Gorman, Craig David, and Apollo. Ladies and gentlemen, tensions are rising high as we head to MPWF Starrcade. It's time for the break, and when we return, our main event will begin.